Hello, ladies and gentlemen, children of ages old enough to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Welcome back to our wonderful show. Also today I'm happy to announce that we do have a real sponsor. Before our sponsor was Unicorns and Rainbows, but we have a real sponsor now, and that is Chess Geeks. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. If you guys want to take a look, here's their website, www.chessgeeks.com. They sell all kinds of nice sets and things like that. I'm actually wearing one of their t-shirts. It was extremely nice. I met these guys at the Millionaire Open and fabulous people and things like that. So that is our sponsor. Make sure you check that out. And now let's get on to the chess. We will be picking up an opponent shortly for a 5-5 game. We have gtbillyphat at 1293, so we had better not lose this one lest you make fun of me. And it looks like he is from the United States of America. If you'll notice behind us we have a new background. That is Mars. That's right. We are not really broadcasting from Mars. I really feel that's an interesting opening for black. That I don't know that it's a good idea. It seems like something that gtbillyphat would do, you know, just from his username. And he's thinking about this, realizing that he's made a horrible opening blunder already and that it's mate in 25. No, I'm just kidding. Chess isn't cool enough to let me win in 25 moves like that. But here we are, just hanging out. Okay, he comes for the pin, which I think is the strategy to try and win this thing. Looks like he may, if he knows what's good for him, will give up his bishop now. If he doesn't, then we're going to win a pawn. So maybe we shouldn't have taken right away. I bet you there were better ways to have handled that. But yeah, such is life. Macarena, hey Macarena. Okay, I've got to be honest with you guys now. I'm not quite sure what he's doing other than just giving us a pawn. So we'll take the pawn and hang on. And then we'll get rid of as much material as we can. And then kind of just protect our pieces and go. So we are expecting a quick cruise to victory here. It may be a little bit arrogant to think so quickly, but you know, it's at least what we're hoping for. We got a pawn out of the opening. He does have a slight bit of development, but nothing that I would write home to my mother about. And we're just gonna castle ourselves, get everything out of danger. And he's still kind of nursing that edge in development, just a tad, just a smidge. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing we really want to do is get rid of that knight so that we have a threat of a fork. See, this pawn could go here, except we don't quite have the defense on that square that we need. So we're kind of lining up for that. Also, our bishop, we'd just love to have our bishop on this diagonal. It's not happening right now because somebody has their bishop on that diagonal already. And I'm not going to say who that somebody is, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's gtbillyphat because he's our opponent and I have no one else to blame. This is also one of those beautiful times when he's using more time than us. Well, thank you, gtbillyphat. Sometimes I think he's on our side. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now maybe I see more of what he's intending to do here. This is sort of an uncomfortable move to make. But gosh darn it, we will make it. And he's still got that little bit of an advantage as far as the development goes, which is not how we like to be better developed than people. It's attractive. Development in a human being is attractive. It's good in a country. It's nice when your country is well developed. So you're not third world country. And it's good in the game of chess when you have all your pieces out and your king is feeling relatively safe. We do have, to our credit, the bishop pair. We have both bishops. Our opponent has just his dark squared bishop. So in an open game, such as this is about to frickin' be, that can definitely sign up for an advantage. I don't know. I guess he thinks that if he gets his knight here, that it'll be really, really hard for me to defend. And maybe he's right. Maybe that's the way that this really works. I don't know. But that is sort of annoying. We'll just make that square inaccessible. So again, he has managed to make us do crap that we don't want to do to delay our development. And this is causing me some mental anguish, I'm not going to lie. Some mental anguish. On the other hand, his bishop did vacate that really sexy diagonal that our bishop wants to be right there on that square. I'm not sure how much we really... Alright, well, we're going to respond to that move just a little bit, but we're going to do it in a way that brings us tempo, because gosh darn it, I'm sick of him having his way with us. Though we do still have the pawn there. This is supposed to be an easy, quick victory. It never works out that way. So we're going to attack that bishop, and then we're going to get onto the diagonal that we deserve to be on. Dash nabbit. I don't know if dash nabbit is a real thing or word, but it is now. Interesting, interesting. Kind of want to push that pawn, but that knight just isn't going to move anywhere that really makes our day crap, or makes his day crap. I do feel like there's some real potent threats with a push here, but let's just claim this diagonal first. Or claim this row, this column. Give it to me! The file is mine. Yep, I'm an idiot. Wow, that's really not good. I think now we're losing, which isn't something you want to have in a game. And he's double attacking that square. How could we be so blind? How could we be so blind? We're going to end up giving back the advantage, the bishop pair, and everything. So this is not kosher, as they say. It's not kosher. And we're going to get isolated. Oh, this is just terrible. We are not happy here. We are not happy. We also see that there's a move that his knight goes here and forks our pawns, and that makes us less happy as well. So maybe that's not so good. An interesting choice. I think he thought that if he were to make that move that we would get a fork off on his pieces. And maybe that was correct and maybe it wasn't. But in any event, sounds like there's a ton we can do about it right now. That's vaguely interesting. Bless me, bless me. Well, we do have a time advantage, and hopefully that's going to pay us some dividends here, because it's a little bit hard to see what advantages we might have in this game, particularly after that random moment. But we might be able to shore up some of our weaknesses at this exact time. Oh, we probably should have. Well, that bishop's nice to have at any rate. Okay. Well, we're gonna make sure that giant threat of him landing his knight right there just no longer affects us. Then we go for some pawn hunting. Well, it seems like he's willing to do this thing where he plays bishop versus knight, and maybe he's wise to do so. I don't know. Let's see how he plays this. Yeah, it's not impossible to defend that pawn. It is going to involve a knight to d8 move. The knight's going to have to land on that square. Oh, or he could do that. So that's that is vaguely interesting. Well, we can double his pawns and then maybe go for a structural win. Let's do it. He doesn't have much time. Or he could take with his king and just be a hilarious. Hilarious. Not sure where he thought he was going, but he sure as heck isn't going that way. That I can assure ye. I can assure ye. And he's figured that out. Now this is, in theory, having a 3-on-2 is a better advantage than having the 4-on-3 that I have on this side of the board, because it takes longer to get a passed pawn. However, because of the king placement that we're dealing with here, I think that the advantage isn't quite like he thinks it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So now we kind of have the interesting decision of, do we just really improve our king position, or do we go ahead and break? I'm not seeing anything you can do that's like relatively helpful. So we'll improve our king position. All right, and here we go. Two, three, 4, 5. Oh, he can catch us. Oh. that's bad. Okay. That did not go as one might have hoped. On the right side, he should hopefully blunder when he finds out he has no time. That's kind of what we're going for here. That seemed like an okay move, but maybe not. Maybe that was just beautifully winning for us. Okay. What are you gonna do now, bud? I think we've got it. I think we may have the win. Watch him try to move that pawn 2 spaces. Just watch him. Just see what happens. See if I don't ompus on him. Yeah, great. The gate is down, little pawn. Listen to Ender Wiggins. The gate is down. Well, this is a theoretical win, and we have plenty of time. So if we don't win this, you can call me Moxie. Oh! Well, that's good. We got a win down against gtbillyphat. Again, special thanks to our sponsor, Chess Geeks. Check out the website. They've got supplies, boards, clocks, t-shirts, and more. And that is all from Mars. I will see you next time for an exciting... Oh my god, he's trash-talking us. Is he trash-talking us? Wow. Well, you guys don't need to read that. But have a grand time on well, oh yeah, I should tell you, I'm going on this monster road trip. I'll probably publish this afterwards. I'm going to be like all over the United States, like Austin, Texas, Orlando. I'll be in California. I'll be in Washington and Seattle. I'll be in Portland, Oregon, Idaho, and Colorado, and all of these wonderful, beautiful places. And hopefully next time we'll be on, we'll have a duel match between myself and a titled player. So those are the things for our future. Here's looking out. Peace out, and have a good one.